What is agrarian reform? Have you ever wondered how land ownership affects the lives of rural communities? Agrarian reform is a key process that addresses this very issue. It focuses on redistributing agricultural land to improve the social and economic conditions of rural populations. This is especially important for peasants and small farmers who often struggle with unequal land ownership. Many of these patterns come from feudal or colonial systems that have persisted over time. The goal of agrarian reform is to provide land access and secure tenure to those who actually work the land. From a socialist perspective, agrarian reform is not just a policy change. It represents a revolutionary shift that challenges existing power dynamics in rural areas. The process involves transferring land ownership from landlords or large private owners to peasants and rural workers. This promotes social ownership and collective management of agricultural resources. Such changes align with socialist principles that aim to reduce exploitation and foster equality. In agrarian socialism, the reform often leads to collectivizing land into peasant villages. Here, land is owned and managed communally, contrasting with capitalist farming models that prioritize private ownership and profit. Agrarian socialism values the peasant class as the backbone of a socialist society. It emphasizes a rural, agriculture-based economy while still being open to technological advancements. Vietnam serves as a compelling case study for agrarian reform. After declaring independence, the Vietnamese government took significant steps to redistribute land. They confiscated land from French colonialists and their collaborators, reallocating it to peasants. This was part of a broader movement aimed at dismantling feudal structures and imperialist control. The reform sought to lower rents and eliminate landlord dominance, securing peasants' rights to the land they cultivated. This process played a vital role in expanding peasant support for the revolution. It contributed to both military and social victories against imperialism. Vietnam's agrarian reform illustrates how socialist principles can be put into action. Land is taken from exploitative owners and given to those who work it, promoting social justice and economic equality in rural areas. Moreover, the reform empowered peasants, giving them new roles in managing village affairs and directing agricultural production collectively. Agrarian reform is about redistributing land to empower rural workers and transform social relations in the countryside. From a socialist viewpoint, it is a revolutionary measure that supports collective ownership, reduces inequality, and lays the groundwork for a socialist agrarian society, as demonstrated by Vietnam's historical experience.